The letter from Princess Leonor that captured Spain's attention. Imagine being just 19 years old, knowing that one day you will become queen, and writing a letter so heartfelt that it touches millions of people across an entire nation. It wasn't a political speech. It wasn't a royal announcement. It wasn't carefully crafted to make headlines. Instead, it was a personal message, simple, sincere, and deeply emotional. Yet within hours, people across Spain were talking about it. Newspapers analyzed every word. Social media exploded with reactions. Royal experts praised its maturity, while many ordinary Spaniards said they saw a future queen speaking not from a throne, but from the heart. So what exactly did Princess Leonor write? Why did such a seemingly ordinary letter become one of the most talked about moments involving the Spanish royal family? And what did it reveal about the young woman destined to wear Spain's crown? Today, we're taking a closer look at the letter from Princess Leonor that captured Spain's attention and why it may have changed how many people see the future of the Spanish monarchy. Before we begin, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest stories about history, royalty, and world events. Now, let's begin. A princess growing up in the public eye. Princess Leonor has lived a life unlike almost anyone her age. Born on October 31, 2005, she is the eldest daughter of King Felipe VI and Queen Letizia. From the moment she entered the world, she was more than just a royal child. She became the heir to the Spanish throne. That meant every milestone, her first public appearance, her education, her speeches, and even her hobbies would be watched by millions. Unlike previous generations of royals, Leonor has grown up during the age of social media, where every photograph can become international news within minutes. But despite this constant attention, she has largely remained private. Her parents worked hard to give her and her younger sister, Infanta Sofia, as normal a childhood as possible while preparing them for enormous future responsibilities. As Leonor grew older, the expectations surrounding her became even greater. Many Spaniards viewed her as the future face of a monarchy that had experienced years of public scrutiny and political challenges. Every appearance mattered. Every speech was carefully examined. Every decision carried symbolic importance. Over time, Leonor demonstrated confidence beyond her years. Whether speaking in Spanish, English, or other languages, she showed remarkable composure. Observers began to notice her calm demeanor, disciplined preparation, and growing sense of duty. Still, one particular letter would reveal something different. Not just her ability as a future queen, but her humanity. The moment that captured Spain's heart. The letter was written during an important chapter in Leonor's life. She was transitioning from being seen simply as the king's daughter to becoming a young woman actively preparing for the responsibilities of the crown. Rather than focusing on royal traditions or political symbolism, her words reflected gratitude, humility, and a deep awareness of the people she would one day serve. Readers noticed something unusual. The language felt genuine. There were no grand promises, no dramatic declarations. Instead, the message carried a quiet sincerity that many found refreshing. At a time when public trust in institutions often fluctuates, authenticity can be incredibly powerful. That is exactly what many Spaniards believed they saw in Leonor's words. News outlets quickly highlighted passages from the letter. Royal commentators discussed how naturally she expressed herself. Across social media, thousands of people praised her maturity, saying the message reflected someone who understood both the privilege and responsibility of her position. For some, it was the first time they truly imagined Leonor as Spain's future queen, not because of a crown, not because of a title, but because of her character. That simple letter accomplished something speeches sometimes cannot. It created an emotional connection. And in a constitutional monarchy, public trust is one of the most valuable things a future monarch can earn. As the discussion spread, people began comparing Leonor with other young royals across Europe. Many remarked on her quiet confidence and disciplined approach, qualities often associated with successful modern monarchs. But perhaps the greatest strength of the letter was that it didn't try to impress anyone. It simply allowed people to see the person behind the royal title. And that made all the difference. In the next part of this story, we'll explore the letter itself in greater detail, why specific phrases resonated so strongly with the Spanish public, and how this moment could shape Princess Leonor's journey toward the throne. That when you're ready, I'll continue with part 2 where we examine the letter's message, the public reaction, and why it became a defining moment for Princess Leonor.